Hey, how's it going? This is Mish, or Mick, whatever you want to call me, and I'm going to talk to you about how weird is actually normal. And it's okay to be weird. We have to embrace our weird. So I didn't think like this forever. For a long time I thought I was a weirdo. I thought I wasn't normal. I thought, hey, I'm not like the in crowd, or I'm not like this, or I'm not like that. I'm kind of on the sidelines doing my own, my own thing. And the older I got, the more I realized, by just talking to people and being brutally honest in the way that I am, is that a lot of people think the way I do about tons of things. Whether it's business or family or pressures or stress or all kinds of stuff. When I open up about it, people open up back to me. So that's why I started this blog, to see if there's actually people who can relate to what I'm saying, because my blog isn't anything extraordinary. I'm just literally shooting from the hip. I'm saying exactly what's on my mind, no filter. I'm putting it out there, and I'm just trying to see if I'm alone or not in my thought process. And just about 3 weeks in now, it's very evident that there's tons of people out there who feel the exact same way that I do. And it's the most beautiful feeling I've ever felt, ever. There's people messaging me, there's comments left, right, and center. I've never experienced anything like this, but all I'm really doing is just being super honest. And people are thanking me and telling me I'm brave, but honestly, I'm just being honest. And it's weird that we're not encouraged to be honest. We're encouraged to talk about really mundane surface things like whatever CNN says, or Fox, whatever floats your boat, or whatever team is playing, or the big game, or that crap. But nobody's really talking about things they're actually thinking. So I'm putting myself out there, talking about things that are actually on my mind, and every time I do, people immediately react to it. So like I said, I'm not saying anything extraordinary, but the fact that I'm saying it is showing me that I'm really not as crazy or as bizarre or as weird as I thought I was. It feels so good to know that it's actually normal to be weird. And what is normal? Is it this illusion or a picture of a perfect job or a perfect family and a perfect appearance, and you have to be like this or you have to be like that, or to be a cool guy you got to go out to this place and spend this money and spend this scotch? And it's all a show. It's all a farce. I grew up, and for a little while I spent some time in the cool zone, and it was completely unfulfilling. The only thing that happened from that cool zone time was me spending more than I had, because there was nothing that was fulfilling. There was no meat on those bones, so I was just starving for something. So after I got out of that crap, I realized, you know what? I don't need these big lavish things. I don't need to show off anything. All I need to really do is be myself and really enjoy what I'm doing and have meaningful, fulfilling conversations with people. And I'm feeling really good and really amazing from it. And with the feedback from my blogs, it's so encouraging that there's so many people out there who can relate to what I'm saying. It just goes to show that no matter how weird you think you are, there's so many people out there who can relate. So just because you're all alone and you think that nobody thinks the way you do, in your circle or where you live or in your school or anything like that, it doesn't mean that there aren't tons of people in the world. If only 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 people think like you do, then it might not seem like the people around you can really connect with. But there's billions of people on this planet, and with those numbers, you can actually relate with tons and tons and tons of people. So what this blog is teaching me really is there's a lot of people who think, the same way. And it's a beautiful thing, and we should just share our experiences so we can make each other feel like, hey, look, it's normal to think what we're thinking. I know we're not encouraged to be honest, and we have to put up this front or this illusion of perfection or this illusion of normal. But really, that just destroys everything in the back end. At least it did for me. So that's what this is about. It's not really exactly what I said on my blog, but who cares? Essentially what I'm trying to say is, be weird, embrace your weird. Because the weirder you are, the more likely you'll run into people just like you. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and so far this has been fantastic. So thanks for everything so far, and just be weird. Later.